I've been serving on the Santa Clara Heritage Commission for several years, and there came a need to rewrite the Historic District guidelines for the city. Southern Utah is growing like crazy, as everyone knows, and Santa Clara is unique in that it still has the majority of its downtown, the historic downtown area, still intact. And what really was the tipping point is there was a large building that was proposed, I think it was 30,000 square feet, to be built across the street from the Jacob Hamblin home, which is probably one of, if not the oldest, one of the oldest historic homes in southern Utah.
So our city council had adopted a moratorium, which by state code gives us 6 months to put a new code or ordinance in place. The guidelines that we had that were previously adopted only dealt with residential. It did not deal with commercial.
Because this community has lots of smaller, homes that are Greek Revival, bungalow, craftsman, cottage, etc. Those are all fairly small pieces of architecture. So to have some large commercial building that dwarfs the size of these smaller facilities and so on is, like a screen door in a submarine. It just doesn't work.
The first thing we did was a community survey. Over 80% felt very strongly that this area should be preserved. We want to see a vibrant, beautiful downtown community. Instead of replacing the old homes, using the old homes as boutiques, cafes, continue the spirit of Santa Clara as a gathering place, a place that community can be together, and that we can still love and respect and cherish the history of this community.
We have a lot of homes that have historic significance that are transferring or, through adaptive reuse or becoming commercial and office space. And we like that in our community. And this helps guide and direct them through our process. You're going to have to go to Heritage Commission, Planning Commission, and City Council before you can build a building or reuse a building. That's why we've put the Historic District mixed use in place along our Main Street or Santa Clara Drive, allowing for these uses to blend in with existing single-family homes.
Well, being located in the Historic District, we had some very clear regulations and guidelines that we needed to follow in order to turn the home into not only a commercial building, but to comply with the historic standards that were set by the city. So we had meetings with the Historic Committee, and they were fabulous. And as we moved through the process and through the application and then the approval process, it took us about 4 months to get through that process, but it was very clear what we needed to do, and they were very helpful in giving us guidelines.
A bungalow built in the 1920s that's been renovated and now being used for a commercial kids clothing store that just opened in the last month. We think it's a great example, and we hope there's many more to come.